telegram for Freddy Cat at Bogopoulos Zoo.
I'm Freddy Cat. This is to inform you that you have just inherited your uncle's house in the Texas oil fields. Come at once.
Right in the middle of the oil fields. Boy, you'll be rich.
Wait, there's more. P.S. The house is haunted. Uh-oh, not me. I'm not going. Not to any haunted house.
You gotta go.
You gotta go. You do.
What are you
You gotta.
talking about?
You hear that, Tiger? Here's our chance to pick up a couple of oil wells real cheap. Frankly, kid, I don't blame you. I wouldn't go to no haunted house neither. But you see, I'm your friend, right? I'll give you $10 for the house and the land, okay?
Gee, Jabbar, that's mighty nice of you, 'cause I sure don't want that haunted house. I'd be afraid all the time.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Now look, Freddy Cat. There's no such thing as a haunted house. You gotta go down and claim that house and land. Now here's what...
No, I won't. I'm afraid.
You've got to go.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, 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 no. There. That ought to keep them.
Now look, Freddy Cat, you've got to go.
Lost them. Yeah, hello?
Now look, Freddy Cat, you've got to...
Oh, no.
Now look, Freddy Cat.
They'll never find me here.
Now look, Freddy Cat.
Oh, no.
Gotcha.
Now look, Freddy Cat, you're being ridiculous. There's no such thing as a haunted house, and there's probably 1 billion barrels of oil right on that property.
So who wants barrels of oil? I'd rather have saucers of milk. What good is oil? Besides, how do you know it's there?
What good is it? How do you know it's there? I give up. Freddy Cat, you come with us to see Mr. Whoopi. He knows everything. Maybe he can convince you.
Oil, is it? Well, now, that's a pretty slippery subject, isn't it? Oh, yes. But I think the three-dimensional blackboard can show us a few things about oil. Now, the first thing to know is that the kind of oil we are talking about is called petroleum, which means rock oil, and it's usually found deep underground where it collects in large pools in spaces between layers of rock, like this.
How do you get it out of the ground, Mr. Whoopi?
You have to drill for it.
How deep?
There's no telling. But the first oil well drilled in the United States was only 69 feet. But the deepest well is more than 4 miles.
4 miles? You see, it's no use. That's too deep. Besides, how do we know there's any oil under the land?
Well, you don't really, but your chances are good. You see, your new house is right in the middle of what is called an oil field. Now, often these deposits of oil are very large, like big underground lakes, and all of the land over them is called an oil field because no matter where you drill, you are bound to strike oil.
I've seen pictures of oil fields, and there are towers all over them.
Yes, those are called derricks, and they hold up the long sections of drill pipe. At the bottom of the pipe, there is a bit with sharp teeth that can cut through rock. A motor whirls it around, and down it goes. Section after section of pipe is added until the bit hits the oil.
Then how did they get the oil up to the surface?
Well, usually it is pumped up, but sometimes there is a natural gas mixed in with the oil, and it can shoot the oil high into the air. Then the well is called a gusher.
Yeah, but what good is all this petroleum?
Oh, my. Our civilization couldn't get along without it. From petroleum, we get gasoline for cars and planes, and kerosene and lubricating oil and grease and paraffin and plastics and tar and asphalt for making roads. Oh, my, yes. Oil is so valuable that it's called black gold. If you strike oil, Freddy Cat, you'll be a very rich cat indeed.
There, Freddy Cat, what more do you need? Come on, we're going to Texas. Thanks, Mr. Whoopi.
Good luck, boys, and don't forget, Freddy Cat, that there's no such thing as ghosts.
That's what he thinks. We're gonna haunt that house and scare Freddy Cat so he'll have to sell. Then we get the oil. Come on.
Arriving at the house long before Tennessee and Chumley and Freddy Cat, the two villains set up haunting headquarters in the attic.
There, I think we're all set.
Just in time, too. Here they come.
We'll give them a welcome they won't forget.
Well, here we are. Now, that doesn't look like a haunted house, now does it?
It does to me. Let's go.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, there's an oil derrick right in the front yard.
Yeah, but they never got any oil out of it.
Probably they just didn't dig deep enough. Come on, men.
Uh-oh. That does it. So long, Tennessee.
So long.
Oh, no, you don't. That moaning was just the wind. Now, Chumley, put our suitcases in that closet over there.
Okay, Tennessee.
What now?
Boom.
Don't be silly. There's no skeleton in the closet. See, it was just your imagination. Now, let's have lunch. Yep, you'll feel better with something to eat.
Look.
Table. Move. Across the room.
Yeah, right across.
Don't be ridiculous. Tables don't move. See? Now finish your lunch and we'll go upstairs and unpack.
This'll scare them silly. We'll just cover ourselves with this flour and then get down and knock on the door.
See who's at the door, you guys.
Who could it be?
Ghost? Don't be ridiculous. There are no ghosts out here, but there are footprints, and they look familiar. Come on, fellas, get those sheets off the bed. We're going to do a little haunting ourselves.
This time we're gonna scare them even more. Hey, throw this dynamite down that hole in the chimney and it'll...
A gusher! Well, we got rid of the ghost and struck oil at the same time. You're really rich now, Freddy Cat.
And I owe it all to you, Tennessee.
Think nothing of it, Freddy. As I always say, oil's well that ends well.
All right, Bobo, put all the money in this box, or we'll play another tune on the violin. Okay, Pretzel, let's get out of here.
Get your Rocky Madinoff, or me name's not Sergeant Bash.
Perfect. We got away with $1 million.
Yeah, Rocky, and nothing can go wrong now.
But later, high over Lost Valley, something did go wrong. The plane made a sharp turn and...
You jerk! You turned so sharp the money box fell out. And it's going down into Lost Valley.
Lost Valley? But nobody can get into Lost Valley. The mountains are too high around it. That money is gone for sure.
Oh, no. I'm getting that money back. I'll put an ad in the paper and get parachute jumpers who'll skydive into Lost Valley.
Skydive? Who'd be nutty enough to make that kind of dive?
Watch this dive, Chumley. A perfect swan.
Hey, Tennessee, why don't you watch this dive?
Tricky, Chumley. A very tricky dive. We're so good, it's too bad we can't find a job as divers. Hold it. Hold everything.
What's the matter, Tennessee?
Just listen to this ad. Divers wanted. Big pay, short hours, apply Rocky Mananoff, Hood Apartments. The perfect job for us, Chumley. Let's get dressed and sneak out of here.
I don't see how that ad is going to help us. Nobody would be wacky enough to skydive into Lost Valley.
Somebody always answers a want ad, Pretzel. And we'll hire the first night who knocks on that door.
We're here to answer your ad for divers.
You're hired. Sign the contract.
But don't you want to see us dive?
Just sign, Bobo. We'll watch you dive later.
See how easy it is, Chumley? Now we're professional divers.
That's right. And you make your first dive at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Meet me and Pretzel at the airport.
Airport? I didn't know they had a swimming pool at the airport.
What's with the swimming pool bit? You're going to be skydiving at the Lost Valley.
Skydiving? But skydivers dive out of planes with parachutes.
You said it, Bobo. And if you don't get to the airport at 3 o'clock sharp, I'll play a little tune on my violin.
Sure. We'll be there, Mr. Mananoff.
But gee, Tennessee, we don't know anything about skydiving.
All right, we'll find out. We'll go see Mr. Whoopi.
So, you want to know something about parachuting, eh? Well, we wouldn't want to fall down on the job, now would we? Get it? Fall? Yes. First, let's make a small model of a parachute.
Great, Mr. Whoopi. What do we use?
Well, we take an ordinary handkerchief and 4 pieces of string, all the same length. We tie one end of each piece of string to one of the 4 corners of the handkerchief, like this.
Gee, Mr. Whoopi, that looks easy.
It is, my boy. Next, we tie the 4 other ends of string to this toy soldier, or any kind of way to act as the man. And now, we're ready. We fold the parachute carefully and toss it into the air, and whoopee! It floats gently to the ground.
Look at that, Chumley. Nothing to it.
Of course, a real parachute is much bigger than our model, usually about 24 feet across. It spreads out so far that it can't push the air out of the way easily. And that resistance is what makes the parachute float down slowly.
It sure is big, all right, Mr. Whoopi.
Yes, indeed. That's why a jumper can have a parachute spread out over him in a plane. The parachute must be folded up, but arranged so that it can open easily. Then it's put into a pack attached to a harness the jumper wears. When the jumper makes his leap, he lets himself fall until he's clear of the plane. And then he pulls a little cord attached to the parachute, and whoopee! It opens up.
Thanks a million, Mr. Whoopi. We're making our jump this afternoon.
What? Oh, no, Tennessee. I thought you only wanted some information about parachuting. You can't jump, except for real emergencies. Parachuting should only be done by those who've had very thorough training. I'm afraid it's much, much too dangerous for you and Chumley.
See, Tennessee, too dangerous for us.
Zowie, I didn't realize it was so dangerous. I guess we'll have to change our plans. But thanks anyway, Mr. Whoopi.
So long, boys.
Hurry, Chumley. We'd better rush back to the zoo and hide out, or that thug, Rocky Mananoff, will find us.
You speaking about me, Bobo?
Yes. Sorry, Mr. Mananoff, but we just discovered we have a previous appointment for this afternoon. We won't be able to do that skydiving for you.
Oh, that's too bad. 'Cause I get very upset when you break appointments.
Wait. I think we can, cancel that other appointment.
And so our heroes were soon at the airport, climbing aboard Rocky Maninoff's small plane.
Okay, Pretzel, Lost Valley is right below. Start circling the spot. Now, you guys remember all the instructions I gave you. And don't forget my box. Okay, which one of you is first?
You go ahead, Charlie. After you.
No, that's okay, Tennessee. After you.
After you.
After you.
After you.
All right, knock it off. I'll settle this.
It opened. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
And now you.
Gee, Mr. Maninoff, if you'd like to go in my place, I don't mind. Where's my cord? Where's my cord? Gee, the ground wasn't so hard after all.
Get off, Chumley. Get off my parachute.
Okay, Tennessee, I'll come down with you.
No, get off. Get off. We're going down too fast. We'll crash. Yo! Get with it, Walrus.
But look over there, Tennessee. It's the box Mr. Maninoff told us to get.
Well, that's good. But where's the big basket we're supposed to be picked up in? Mr. Maninoff said we'd get it right away.
There, Tennessee, you got it.
And moments later, our heroes, with Rocky Maninoff's box, were inside the basket, waiting to be picked up.
Okay, you guys, bring the box up the ladder.
Sorry, Mr. Maninoff, but we've had enough. We'll just stay here.
But we can't land like this. Climb up here.
No thanks.
Then I'm coming down. Now give me that box.
Look out, you're rocking the basket.
Well, it looks like Rocky Maninoff made a perfect getaway with all that bank money. I guess we'll never find it now.
Don't say that, Sarge. I bet you we'll get a break in this case yet.
Oh, sure. Maybe Rocky Maninoff and all the money will just come falling out of the sky right into our laps.
Well, Chumley, how does it feel to be heroes? Our skydiving certainly broke up that bank robbery.
Yeah, Tennessee. Our skydiving just about broke up everything.